Hey for lifers, it's your girl Tiana here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a part of the family here.
Ooh, it's something about the way she moves. I can't figure it out. There's something about her.
In today's video, we are going to be doing a little chit chat, get ready with me, and I'm super excited about this because I haven't really filmed a sit down video for you guys in a long while. Two, I've got a couple of new makeup products. Really, in this case, I only have new lashes and new lips that I used today. And three, because I have not really put on a full face of makeup in an extremely long time, and that is what we did today. I mean, I'm talking, we put foundation on. Y'all haven't worn foundation in, it's definitely been probably a year. If not a year, we're approaching a year. And four, I've got this braid ponytail that I'm super excited about. It's not fantastic, but I did it myself, so it's already better than a salon. I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm not a hair professional, and it took me like 3 or 4 takes to get it right, and it's still not right. But I did it, and I like it. But that's not the point of the video today. As you guys join me while I do my makeup, I'm going to be answering just a few questions to kind of catch you guys up, give you guys point of view on some of things, my point of view on some things, and answer some of the questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. So if you guys want to be a part of another video like this, asking me questions in a sit down video, just make sure you follow me on Instagram, yes.its.t, so that you can stay tuned in, because that's where I ask those and do those polls and things. So I've talked a whole lot already in this intro, so I'm not going to talk anymore. Let's just get right into the makeup look. It has been a hot minute since I have put on legit makeup, so that's what we are going to do. And it's been a hot minute since I have recorded a sit down video with y'all, so that's what we're going to do. And it's been a hot minute since I have recorded a YouTube video, so that is what we're going to do. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. For primer today, I'm going to use my Too Faced Hangover primer. Also, I've been loving a nice poreless look lately, so I'm going to use my NYX Pore Filler Targeted Stick. I'm low-key running out of this, so we'll see if I can. Oh no, I'm not. Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay, so I put this under my eyes, like anywhere where I have wrinkles. I put it on my nose. Yeah. Great. So the first question that I want to answer is, why did I stop vlogging? Now, like I said, these questions came from my Instagram. I posted a little bit on my Instagram, like ask me questions or whatever. So this question, why did I stop vlogging? I wouldn't necessarily say that I like intentionally stopped vlogging. It's just, here's the thing. I don't know what YouTube has been on lately, but for the last few months, like, my videos just weren't hitting like they used to. Like, I would get this, I get the same amount of views as before, and like engagement is the same, but the monetization, the money just wasn't coming in. And let me just explain to y'all that this is not my full-time job. Like, y'all know I'm full-time a teacher, so that's my first priority. So when I was realizing that, like, the effort I was putting into vlogs and things like that, and just like videos in general, I want to say, the effort I was putting in just wasn't, I feel like the effort that I was putting in to my vlogs and things, just, it was just not, it wasn't giving. And then I've explained before in a different video that, like, a lot of life changes and things were happening, and it just wasn't, vlogging wasn't the first thing on my mind. Like, for some people where this is their full-time gig, I totally understand. But also, that's not me. And two, like, some of my students have found my Instagram, my YouTube account, and that's a little unsettling for me. Not that anything I've ever really, like, posted, any of my content was ever really crazy questionable or inappropriate, but I just don't really like that. So I just kind of chilled on the vlogging, and any content that I put out on YouTube lately has been like sponsored content, like things that I had to put out per a brand or brand request. One day maybe I'll get back into vlogging heavy, but right now it's just like, I guess to answer the question of why did I quote unquote stop vlogging, just timing. Life kind of happened and the effort I was putting in was not worth it. Just it wasn't really, I don't know. But if y'all enjoy my vlogs, I know it's been a while, but if y'all like enjoy when I vlog, then maybe that'll be something that I'll get back into, but maybe on more of like a one day at a time basis. Like, oh, if this is what I'm doing today, then I'll vlog it. But trying to do a weekly vlog, I was finding that like I wasn't doing anything to add content to the vlog. So I was like having to force myself to find things to do, and then it just didn't feel genuine. And then also like if I'm out with friends or whatever, other people, it's not, I don't find it enjoyable to stick a camera in their face. So, and I don't think y'all like just my in the house vlogs all the time. So that's that. There's your answer for that question. So the next two questions kind of go together a little bit, but I guess I'll answer them separately. So what inspired my fitness journey? And if you're like, what fitness journey? Then that means that you don't follow me on Instagram, and you probably should, because that's where I post a whole lot of fitness content. I'm going to start including or like posting my Instagram fitness content as shorts here on YouTube. Short-term content is what's hitting right now. Oh, and by the way, I'm just using my e.l.f. concealer. Short-term content, I feel like, is like what's popping right now. And even like some of the biggest YouTubers, if you look on their page, they're posting more shorts. Like, especially if you're already using that content, creating it for Instagram Reels or TikTok or whatever. I don't particularly TikTok, but if you are already creating that content for Instagram Reels or TikTok, it's like, why not go ahead and post it on YouTube also? And if you know, YouTube Shorts right now they've made it so that you can monetize them if you are able to monetize. So people are watching those, and it's like, why not repurpose or spread out the content any way you can? What was the question? Oh yeah, so back to the question. I like totally forgot what the question was. If you're confused on what fitness journey, then you need to follow me on Instagram, because that is where the fitness content is. But so what inspired my fitness journey is that, okay, as I'm filming today is June 24th, 2023. Hopefully this video will be up shortly after. And in December of 2021, first of all, fitness was like always a thing of mine. Health, fitness, weight loss for a lot of years and whatever the case may be. And there's a whole other video dedicated to that, so check that out if you're really that interested. But fitness and things was always an interest of mine. But in December of 2021, I'm like, I felt like I just was so out of shape. Not necessarily that I gained a ton of weight, but I just didn't feel in shape like I used to be. I just became very stagnant, I guess you can say. And so I said, this is not cool. It's not fun. Oh, by the way, I just used that same concealer in just a darker shade for my contour. Don't judge how the bottle looks. And then a lighter shade for inner corner concealer. So December 2021, I said, I've got to get this together. Like, this is not me. I'm not a not physical person. Like, I'm always physical doing something. So I became super dedicated to my fitness journey and super consistent. At first, it was with the hopes of losing weight. It was more of like a weight loss thing at first. And then again, this is all explained deeper in another video, so I'm not going to go into so much detail. You can check out that video. But once I felt like I was at a comfortable place, comfortable enough where I was happy with the amount of like extra weight or extra fat that I feel like was burned, then I turned more into toning, muscle building, and like lifting and things like that to sculpt and shape my body the way that I want it to be. So now my workouts are mostly lifting, mostly anything for toning, training, and then at the end I'll work in some cardio to keep up my endurance and things like that. Inspiration was my own inspiration. I wanted to just become active like I was and lose a little bit of weight, and then now it's turned into lifting, toning, sculpting, so on and so forth. So the second question, remember I said that there were two, they kind of went hand in hand, was how many or how often a week do I work out? So I would like to confidently say 5 times a week, and that's on a good week, but definitely 4. So it's always 4 or 5 days a week. So I used to be a 5 a.m. gym girly. Like I used to get up, go to LA Fitness. I used to be up at 4 a.m. so I could be at LA Fitness. They open at 5. Standing, I was one of them. Outside, in line, standing, waiting for the doors to open. Winter, spring, summer, fall, for like almost a year, that's what I did. But then I moved. 5 a.m. just seemed unnatural. I enjoyed it though. It was a great way to kickstart your day, but I also kind of felt like I was rushing my workouts and not able to get everything in. I felt like it was almost a waste of time. So then I was like, let me just try a nighttime or an evening, you know, after school, not even evening, just after school, after work workout. And that's what I kind of turned into. So some days it's a struggle. This is why I say 4 or 5 days, because some days I'm like, ugh, I just don't know if I can get to the gym after work. So it ends up being 4 or 5, always Saturday and Sunday. Saturdays and Sundays are my favorite days to work out, and then 2 or 3 days out of the week. If I usually my rest days are Monday and Thursday. I'm trying to make it become Friday as a rest day. This is slipping and we cannot have that. I'm trying to have Friday become a rest day so I can kick it into high gear Saturday and Sunday, but for now that's what works. I like having Mondays off, and then 2 days on is like I'm struggling by the time I get to Thursday to get there. So we rest on Thursday. All right, so I've got all these new lashes. Literally, I bought 3 packs of lashes from Shein. So I have these, which are pretty dramatic. If you can see, they're pretty fanned out, pretty long, all that good stuff is upside down. And then I bought one very similar with like a ton of pairs. I think it's like 20 pairs. And these are a little bit more like daytime, a little bit more of the casual lash. And then I bought these, which are a little bit more wispy, a little bit more dramatic as well. So I'm not sure which ones I want to do. I'm usually all for like a daytime lash. I'm kind of leaning towards these 20 pairs, but I'm also kind of leaning towards this one because I'm recording a bunch of videos today. Y'all, I don't know. So I always do a typically neutral looking eye, and that's kind of what we're gonna go for today. So I'm gonna use my She Glam Smart Cookie palette, and I'm just gonna use a combination of these shades to create my eye look today. And the next question says, what song inspires you the most? It's a really good question. If I'm thinking about songs, like inspirational songs, I immediately think of a genre, and gospel is, of course, a genre that inspires me in different ways, like to just keep going, just to stay positive, to keep my faith strong, things like that. If I'm thinking about songs to inspire me, just stay motivated, keep going, I've got a couple. Right now though, more recently, it is Thankful by DJ Khaled, and I forget who's the feature artist. Let me see. Hold on, because it's gonna drive me crazy. And I don't wanna feed y'all wrong information. Thankful by Lil Wayne and Jeremiah. It's a very long song. There's a minute of just the intro alone, but if y'all haven't heard it, I suggest you go listen to it. Wow, I can't believe I just did that. Oh my gosh, I'm actually losing it. Thankful by Lil Wayne and Jeremiah. DJ Khaled featuring Lil Wayne and Jeremiah. Really good song. Also, another song is Intro by Mocha Bands. If you remember, I was in that music video almost a year ago. Wow, it's about to be, not really, we're a little bit ways away, but a little less than a year ago, I was in that music video. But if you listen to the words of the song, y'all should have already heard it after I dropped the behind the scenes or the reaction. But if you listen to the words of the song, it can really inspire somebody. I like to listen to that in the gym. It just kind of keeps my workout just going, and especially if I'm doing cardio. So I would say Thankful and Intro by Mocha Bands. There's a ton. I could really honestly give you a playlist of music that inspires me. But off the top of my head, those are two that I know if I need a little boost, I can listen to and keep going. And then you have like All the Above, which is a classic, an oldie by Mano and somebody else, I don't know who. And then there's a couple Lil Wayne songs. Like there's a lot of songs out there that if you never thought of them as inspirational, you should listen to them again if you're older now, and you'll have a whole different outlook on life, honestly. But I'm gonna go ahead and put these lashes on, and I will see y'all when the lashes are on and we're ready to move on. We're almost done with this makeup look, and that's good because I only have one question left. Okay, so lashes are on. They're actually cute. I like them. I don't think they're too much. I don't even know if this one is like legit staying, but I like them. I thought they would be a little extra, but I think they're just enough. They're perfect. So as we wrap up this makeup look and this conversation, we're gonna move right into the last question, which is, would I ever quit my job and become a full-time content creator? So here's the thing. I love creating content. Lately, I've been loving creating reels more than anything, more than YouTube videos, more than even like taking pictures. I haven't taken pictures in forever. Great, now this eye is gonna start turning red and watering. Excellent. I haven't really been taking a whole lot of pictures lately. I haven't really been doing very many YouTube videos. I've been doing a lot of like reels, short content. I forget what it's called. Is it short-term content? Short style content? Something. And I really love it, but I also am very passionate. I'm very passionate about teaching. Like, I absolutely love it. It brings me joy. I was ever at a point where, and just from even just now, like the content creating that I do now with brands and things like that, and the demands of it, I know how I am. And I don't know if it's like, I know I can be very like, oh, I really don't want to do this, or I'm not in the mood, I'm tired today. But I don't know if it's like because I work 5 days a week and I only really ever film on weekends, regardless of what it is, YouTube, Instagram, pictures, whatever. I only really ever do content on the weekends unless it's summertime. So I don't know if it's just like burnout, like dang, like this is how I'm fulfilling my weekends, creating content. I don't know if that's why I right now say I'm not sure, maybe no. If I was able to handle the demands of brands when I'm creating content and felt comfortable with it and felt comfortable enough a couple years down the line to maybe quit my full-time job and become content creator, possibly I would. I don't know. I really can't tell you right now. I go back and forth with this question because I enjoy teaching so much. It's not like I don't like teaching. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not like my dream is to be a content creator. Some people will say like that's what they want to do. That's where they want their income to come from. And that's just not me right now. Would it be nice to not have to worry about waking up early and whatever and all the perks that come with content creating? Absolutely. As a full-time job, absolutely. I'd be crazy to say no. But for me specifically, I enjoy teaching. Like, I'm legit passionate about what I do. Like, that's my career. That's what my degree is in. I didn't go to school for 5 years to get a degree and then not use it. There's the answer to that question. Last thing I have to do is just put some mascara to blend the lashes together and under eye. And I'm going to probably try one of these just regular lip oils. Let's see, let me show y'all. So this is a lip plumper. It is a tinted lip plumper, so this could be an option. Then I also have these lip oils. I know lip oils have been like a thing lately, and I have this one, which is this light-ish pink color, and then I have this one, which is like a very pink. So we're gonna try the plumper. If I don't like the color, like without having to put a lip line, I'm gonna wipe it off and just do one of the gels, the oils. But yeah, I'm gonna come back to y'all when I'm fully done. Here is the finished look. I think I need to apply a little bit more eyelash glue to this lash. Is low-key, I think, lifting. I could be crazy. Y'all know I'm crazy. But this is the finished look. I did go with the lip plumper. It just is giving like a very neutral color to the lip, and I actually really enjoy it. Like, I love a neutral blended in with some shine. I already had some lip gloss on, but this definitely has a whole lot of shine to it. I just went ahead and put some mascara to blend the lashes into my lash and then also on the bottom. So this is the look that we're gonna be rocking. I don't know if I showed y'all the blush I put on, but I used the Serafina blush from Juvia's Place, and like, I'm loving this look. I love blush so much. So yeah, that's it. And we've got my long braid, which y'all will see more in my upcoming YouTube video, as well as my Instagram reels. So make sure you follow me on Instagram if you're not already, and subscribe to the channel. That's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really hope that I did a good enough job answering the questions for you guys. Sometimes when I'm talking and doing something else at the same time, I can lose track of what I want to say, or like totally just disregard the question. So I hope I did a good job with that. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed already. I will be making sure to continue to give you guys content, but just know that the bulk majority of my content, I'm mostly active on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I don't know, one, what you're waiting for, two, why you're not following me, and three, just go ahead and do it. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.
She got the wrong thing, that's why I